everyone. My name is Tiffany. I'm a tribe member and forever friend of Katrina's. I've watched her over and over again prove the coexistence of our loved ones. Her messages from heaven are nothing short of amazing. If you can, please like, share, and subscribe, and possibly, if you can, hit the notification bell so that you get notified for any and all updated videos. Thank you. Hello, Ashley. How are you? You look so beautiful.
Thank you.
Did you get my notes?
I did.
And what was your first impression of your notes?
Shocked, to be honest, on how accurate they were. I have one question there. You put something about how I was better off without Rex, and I know that I am. But you said something about he's winning, and then put son. Do you know what it is?
Let me go in. I like to, and I do know exactly what that is. I like to follow with the notes,
Okay,
because it
fine.
falls into it. I know it's about your son winning without this guy being in his life. That's what I'm stating. Okay.
Okay. I was just worried because you're dealing with court stuff, and I'm like, whoa, you know what I mean?
No. I want to let you know he's been there all along. So I'm going to go in between with everything. Okay. And it's going to lead in because Ashley, he's standing behind both of you. And if you notice, I chose blue. Blue is very important on his side. And the first thing that I got was blue and light blue, and those come to September and December. So I didn't know if those are, and I do think he liked blue as a favorite color too. I chose blue. Do those months make sense to you?
September is when he died, and that's when my dad died as well. They died on the same day, and December was both of our birthdays.
Okay. I just like to confirm it's them as we go into your questions. And the first thing, I know he was a hero. I know that he worked real hard, and it's no secret. You sent me a photo with him being in, Army or Navy. I don't know the difference of them, but I do know that he served. But I do know that he was also a hero. And your first question was about mom. So these were the things that we started with. And he said to tell mom I love her. And he said, tell her I love her to the moon. I got a feeling that she uses this a lot. I feel like she says it all the time. And this is the best part of confirming coexistence, Ashley. I believe a lot of these things are things of his since he's been off. Now, if you also notice in the background, I had to find balloons, but they looked more like this. And they look more like stars. And look at mom's there. So I had to go looking around onto Google to find this, but I do know that everybody sent him a letter. I see handwritten, not printed. I didn't know this, but they do print balloons where they're pre-done and you just blow them. But what I saw was handwritten notes on there. And in particular, it's like I saw gold and blue. These are colors. So these are areas of letting you know that he's around. I feel like your mom found him. I feel like there was this moment, and man, I am so sorry for her to be in such that situation. I can't begin to, I'm sure it just goes over and plays over and over. He said to please forgive me because I feel like maybe some dirtiness came into the house. Did he live with her?
No, but they lived right down
real
the street.
Close.
I lived with him when this happened.
And it seemed like
living with him.
So Ashley, it's almost as if he was making some wrong decisions on the people around him. I feel like maybe not the best of company. And definitely people that are out to just their own, just for themselves. Did he get a paycheck? Was he receiving like disability or something?
No, he had just lost his job. Right. I think he was trying to get disability because he had a really bad back injury.
Okay, that's
So,
exactly what I was seeing. Something to do with disability, like that being his next step or in the verge of receiving. And we all know how long it takes to get that to be approved. I just saw that. So it wasn't on your notes, but I like to share. These are just little things of pulling in. I also saw, he said that his auntie and he said grandma's here.
look, they just recently passed.
I also want to let you know that, and I know that you keep looking, I know your mama's there, so I'm glad that she's hearing all of this, but I'm supposed to tell you that he has this little fur baby. It's dark. I feel like it's black with a little bit of brown around the face and maybe underbelly, a little bit on the paws. The ears stick up. I truly feel, because I saw paws, so I feel like I just saw something pink. It's round about this big with paws on it.
That's Harley Angel, my mom's dog that just died, and we do have a pink that has her paw print from where she just passed this summer. I got it.
There's a box. So she
There's a
was
box. Yep, she's cremated too.
please know that he was there. He's there. These are the things that I love most of all, is being able to share things that has occurred since his crossing, which gives a nail in the coffin, so to speak, no pun intended, but they still coexist with us. They hang out with us. They hear us. And, he said that there's many reasons he's sorry. I do think that maybe he was taking a prescription medication, because I saw a prescription bottle, especially if he had back problems. And unfortunately, our army likes to throw pills at our men instead of helping in different ways. I kind of feel like your brother was to the point where he had been beaten down so much that he just didn't care. I think that he was playing Russian roulette, so to speak, if that makes any sense. And please forgive me, ladies, but he did share with me different ways that he thought about putting the pain away. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I have to indicate this, but this is how he's sharing, and I apologize, and he's so sorry. There was a vision that I received. Ashley, what time is it for you? Are you the same time frame as me? It is 12:57.
It's 1:57 here.
So you're an hour ahead of me. I had on my notes at 12:10, so that would be 1:10 your time. And he gave me a vision of being outside and a cup of coffee. Was anybody stepping outside or drinking coffee? Just wanted to.
Not today, no. But we used to sit out together and drink coffee on the porch.
Okay, thank you. Now another question would be were you thinking about your brother and the used tos and the things that you guys used to do around that time? It's because it was instant, and I had to share with you a timestamp. That's to let you know that he was
drinking coffee in my house at that point in time. Yeah.
And had you stepped, because it was very bright, I try my best to give the visions that I have, because I'm looking through their eyes. So I try my best to share.
The door, somebody came here for a second, yeah. So it could possibly been.
Please know he's there. He said that he just couldn't keep going. There was so many things that bothered him. And I feel like two things in particular: love and frustration. It just feels like every time your brother got his foot in the door, it seemed like someone else smashed it. That's exactly how I feel. And he's stating he was not no angel, that he deserves some of these things because of what he's done to others. I hope that makes some sense to you. He is a man that is in heaven and taken on the big boy role to take care of his family and to be there for you guys. I just hope, it just makes me so sad. I'm hoping it's feelings, and it felt like he let you down. I hope that that makes some sense. And I know you're going to say no way, but he's telling you he knows he had. And this is a day of letting you know that he's sorry for all those moments. Okay. He did have an abstract, and I'm hearing a child in the background, Ashley. But by any chance, is that a boy? Because he did show me that he was there at the birth of your son.
And he was born in April.
Did you put your brother's name in with your son's name too? I saw Smith, so is it in the middle?
Yep, he's got his
I'm
middle name.
sorry, I can't stop crying. I get it. And you know, this man, my tears are his tears, so I just want you to know that because I connect to their feelings. He said he was there, beautiful baby boy. He's been there for each. Now I'm seeing a 4. By any chance, could this be 4? Is he 3 or 4?
He's 4.
I saw 2 tattoos. I'm not sure if that means 2 on one person or 1 on 2 different people. So do you and your mom have a tattoo that is for your brother?
I have 2 tattoos.
Is mom talking about getting one?
I've been talking about trying to get a portrait of my dad and my brother together because they died together on the same day. Well,
He
died on
loves
the
that
same day.
idea.
He does.
Yes, he does. He said you're going to have to put it on the upper thigh so it'll be big enough. I'm sorry. He's funny. I think he's indicating that you have bird legs down below. Does your legs get real thin when they go towards the ankles, huh, Ashley?
Yeah. Yeah.
He loves you, honey. Not picking on you, just loving you. He said that he got all the balloons, and I got this too. I wanted to let you know that it was going to heaven.
Yeah, we always pick the star and the heart balloons.
That is very interesting because I did see something about a little girl. Is this his daughter? And and is she like just a few years older than your son? It looks like.
Yes.
He just wants everyone to know that he's around. He hangs out with her. I find her to be very artistic. I feel like she draws and can make up stories, give you a nice little storyline. Just a beautiful young lady, and he hangs out with her all the time. I just want to let you know. Did she just have a birthday?
Yes.
Is it August? I just, because I saw green, and green is my favorite color. So please know that he was there too every time. He gives her hugs and kisses all the time, and he is not afraid to show his affection. So I want to let you know that when he is in love, he's not that big, strong guy. He's a little pussy cat when it comes to love. Now, to talk to you about, because I want to hurry up and get everything in with your minutes. Don't cry, please. I'm with you all. And he said that he's the butterfly and a bluebird. So these are little signs to let you know he's around. And that can be a picture. It can be actual. Anything that comes up, it's going to be your sign of knowing that he heard you. Okay? Because you're asking
them all the time. And they just come together that I was like, I thought it was my aunt, but I seen a picture of him with these butterflies. I'm like, no, it's my brother. It just like clicked for me the other day.
Yep. And that was the first thing that I wrote down was the butterflies. He opened a beer and he had a chaser with it. I want to let you know, it was a drink and the beer. He says, sis, you're my rock. So I want to let you know that even though you're thinking it was the other way around, he wants you to know that you were his rock. And look at all that you do. He says he loves you so much. Now listen, he says that you are strong, smart, and you are better without Rex. He's winning. Your son is winning with this man not being in his life. Do you understand that? I know that I know it's got to be his dad because you just stated that it's father, but that doesn't make a person a dad. And I would go to court to get the cash to be able to do with it, but you can teach him. His uncle, your brother will be there around him. I just find it, and this is one of the things that I hope that you recognize, because he did say you're winning. You are the best one for him. Uh-oh. There you are. And he also said, do or die. I hope you understand that, Ashley. I feel like it's something that you guys might have grew up with. Uh-oh. Ashley. Hopefully she'll come back in. Uh-oh. Okay. There you are. There you are. Okay.
My phone rang and cut me completely off of you. It was weird.
That is weird, but not when there's energy and spirit around. It happens all the time. But he said something about you being the best person, and he did say do or die. I feel like you guys always would indicate this, whether it was strong words or living by that way, you know? And he says that he loves you so much, both of you. And I drew a vision. I don't know if that makes sense, but I got a vision of, I feel, your son. It was very weird. I tried to draw the wall. There's a clock. I drew the TV in the areas and a big dog.
My mom thought my son was a big oversized stuffed dog, and he was riding it, and it looks just like her wall where our pictures of the TV and the clock is.
He was there, girl. All I could do is tell you he was there. I was not. I wish I could say that I was that good. I'm not. I do not win nothing. I go to Vegas. I know nothing. I win nothing. I have no psychic abilities at all. I never claim it. But what I do claim is that I communicate with our loved ones, and they give me visions through their eyes. They tell me what they're thinking. These are things of them confirming right off the bat that they're there. Okay? He wants you to know that he is good. He's okay. Whatever. And I want to let you know, don't dwell on what occurred on it, because you're not going to be able to get satisfaction from it. And that's just a waste of time. Put it all into your son and your mom, and you guys just knowing he is safe. He's in heaven, and I'm hoping that helps a little bit with the pain.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Ashley. And your mom over there on the side. Hi. You are my forever friends. I just want you to know, thank you. And I like to put your notes in here so that way you don't have to worry about them being lost. Rhodey will send you, my Rhodey will send you your video within a day. She wasn't feeling well, so within a couple of days, you'll be getting it in your email. Download it within 30 days or 15 days. I can't remember what it is, because then there's no access to either of us getting them. Okay?
You can post it on YouTube if you want.
Really, I would love to. Sure. Thank you for and we will give your brother an absolute love next week. Wow. Okay. I feel like we're only 2 weeks into September, or the first week or something really close. And I know we're going to be hitting into September, so it seems like it's a very clear, and I feel like you guys are all going to always remember him and celebrate his life, you know. So he loves you. He said, "Don't forget the ribs, the meat, barbecue or the meat." He just said, "Don't forget the ribs."
Yeah. He used to love eating ribs. Yep.
You can't make this stuff up, guys. I am so thankful for being able to give you a connection, and I hope that you two have the most beautiful, blessed day.
Thank you too, Katrina. Thank you, you too.
You're so welcome. It makes me so happy to be able to do that, ladies. You have a beautiful day. Bye.